It really is, dude. Doubters, people that doubt me, people that think one thing. I kind of, I do it for myself, but I also do it to prove people wrong, and that's like, that's more motivating than you know, most things, really.
Do you have any regrets being a tattooer? Wish that
None.
maybe could have been something else maybe?
Oh, no, absolutely not. If I didn't tattoo, I don't know what the hell I'd do. I mean, I'd be some type of art, but I don't think I would feel the same type of, like,
Well,
gratification, you know what I mean? Like, when you give somebody a tattoo, it's just the best feeling in the world, especially when they, like it. And then there's the money, you know what I mean? I can't complain.
oh yeah.
But it's not about the money. It's never been about the money. But it's like, I don't know. I'm having a photo shoot while I'm being interviewed, while I'm tattooing. Check out these pictures on Dark Water page, everybody.
So what are the plans for Tall TM? What are the future plans, perspective?
I'm gonna open a shop. I just don't know exactly when. I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of learning to do. So I'm gonna just travel and just soak up as much knowledge as I can and kind of do my thing. And then when I'm ready to settle down, I'll open up a little studio. But yeah, there's too much to learn right now. So if I opened a shop, that would kind of like halt the learning process, because everybody that I could learn from or I want to learn from, they don't want to work for me. You know what I mean? They already own their own shop and they're established artists. So like Dark Water, Jose. If I ever was lucky enough to work here, that would be like the best thing ever. A few years here, a few years there. Learn from as many people as I can.
What do you think has like been the biggest learning experience so far for you in your life?
I learned a lot in Arizona, working with Cyrus. He's the man, dude. He's just an incredible artist and an incredible person, and he just really kind of taught me a lot, showed me the ropes, and he just instilled in me like this sort of drive, this like hunger, and I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for him. I guarantee that. I was kind of like in a bad place before I started working there, and I got my head out of my ass when I worked for him. I kind of started taking it a lot more serious. And yeah, so he's my homie. He's, definitely a friend for life. I can definitely say that.
How far do you think tattoos came from when you were a kid and admiring tattoos?
Oh my God, crazy. When I was a kid, I remember going to a shop with my mom, and like I think her and my older brother got tattoos. I don't remember what, and it was just some little fucking, just, I don't know, some like flash shit, you know what I mean? And I thought it was cool at the time. I was like, damn, this is fucking awesome, but it wasn't like it is now. It was, I mean, there were great artists back then, but the majority of shops were, just biker, like little hangouts, and, they weren't doing like, it wasn't like artwork. It was just more like pick a number and that's what you're gonna get, So now it's like, yeah, everything's custom. You can put photographs on people, and I mean, if you're an artist, if you got what it takes, if you can paint a picture, you could tattoo. And there's a lot more artists in the game now than there were then.
Yeah.
Back then, it was just a hustle. It was like.
Now it's more of a segue.
Now it's like, yeah, now you got college kids coming out of college, like artists, like with degrees, picking up a tattoo machine, and so yeah, the shit that is like, it's incredible. It's come a long way.
So who's number one in your book all time?
My favorite artist? I don't know. There's so many good artists. A lot of them are over in Ukraine, like in Russia. There's a guy named Dmitry, like Samohin or something, and he's just fucking ridiculous. There's another guy, Karen, and there's Val Taboo. She's nuts. Boris. And then in the States, you know, I think Pooch and Roman are some of the, and Cyrus, you know, they're, and fucking Steve Butcher. These guys are nuts, you know what I mean? It's like at like color, photorealism, portraiture and shit. And then you got like the black and gray greats like Jose and Carlos Torres, and Bob Tyrell is a legend. You know, he's dope as fuck. I would love to get tattooed by him. And, you know, Victor Portugal is insane. Josh Duffy. I mean, I could go on and on. There's too many, dude. You know what I mean? It's like everybody's changing the game. Oh man, are you free? Are you free? Am I still live?
Looks like it. 21 minutes.
Is it like looking at my face?
It's lagging, but it's still there.
Oh yeah, okay, I think we're back. Cool. Alright, let me just make sure we're still on the tattoo here. Good. It's probably just like a 30 seconds behind. Alright, cool. Yeah, looks good. Okay, so yeah, I'm using a Neotat. I think more than the machine, it's about who makes it and what they're all about. And not that there's anything against the other brands or nothing, but I've met the the creator of Neotat. His name's Ray, and he's just a super humble, down to earth, just total fucking cool ass dude, you know. And he just didn't sell out. He didn't go corporate, you know. He's just a very, I don't know, man. It's just something about people like that. Like, I just would just rather support them than you know, some big corporate, like, I don't know. Yeah, I know. And he makes, you know, good machines, you know. So yeah, I think I'll just stick with Neotat forever. You know, there's no reason for me to switch. You know, I just, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? And yeah, I feel like the guys that just keep switching up, you know, they want to switch machines. They think the machine's gonna make them a better artist, and it couldn't be more untrue. You know what I mean? Like, some of the greatest artists in the world, you know, they'll use some shitty ass fucking coil, dude, and they'll still produce. You know, it's really not about the machine. It's just about your eye, you know, and you know, I don't know. Yeah, you know, your patience and. But Neotats are great machines, you know what I mean? This is my second one, and I'm just waiting for them to drop their new. You know, it's got to be any day now. You know, everybody's coming out with the new kind of styles, the styluses and the little box machines and shit. And there's nothing wrong with these, with the Neotat, you know, this, but I think they're next up to drop something dope.
What's your favorite tattoo that you've done as of yet?
This one, for sure. Yeah, this is my favorite piece. It's my best piece. You know, it's kind of at a pinnacle of my career. You know, I'm here at Dark Water doing a guest spot. And, you know, so I told myself, you know, it's now or never. You know, today's the day. I gotta do my best. Absolute best, you know. And so this is we're about 20 hours in on this, you know, 2 days in a row. And, you know, definitely shaping up to be my career best piece. Yep. And then second would be my Freddy. You know, Freddy or the Salvador Dali I won with. That's right up there. I did a Vegas piece, which is up there. And you know, there's a bunch I would put underneath those, but I think those would be my best.
What are any tattoos that you really wanted to do? Is there anything in your head that you just really wanted to lay out and haven't had a chance?
I mean, I don't know. I'm down to do pretty much everything. I mean, but I just want to do portraits more or less. I just love doing portraits. Just like when you nail it, you know, it's just such a good feeling, you know, and not a lot of people can do it good. People can do it, but you know, it's fucking hard, man. Colored portraits are no joke. Shit is not easy. So yeah, I would just say any color portrait I want to get better at. I want to get better at doing color portraits. Anything color realism, actually, you know. And not necessarily realistic, but like with a painterly kind of aspect, you know, so it looks like it was like painted on. Looks really cool.
If you were to have any advice for any up and coming tattoo artists, what would it be?
I would say don't give up. I would say just stick with it, you know. You know, don't be I don't know what the word is. You know, a lot of artists, tattoo artists, you know, they try to do this, but then they get discouraged and they get, you know, they kind of quit, you know, or they let it just, and then they kind of go back to their 9-to-5 shitty ass job, and like that's no way to live life, you know. Like there's a lot of times I wanted to quit, you know, I felt like this isn't for me. But here I am, you know, doing a guest spot at Darkwater, and you know, it's been a long journey. You know, and I'm not done yet, but it's fucking it feels good, you know? It's like you worked hard and here you are. You know, you just don't give up. I don't know. As cliche as that sounds, I don't know. Just
So you think that tattooing is going to stay a lucrative business? You know, obviously it's picked up a little bit and then, you know, it seems like it kind of died down and then picked back up again.
yeah, I think it's just gonna get bigger and bigger. I think you know, they might, you know, if you want to cut hair, you gotta like go to school to like get a license, you know, to cut hair and shit. And I think tattooing is gonna start going that way. I don't know if they're gonna start like requiring it like by law or something to like get like a degree and learn how to tattoo. You know what I mean? Like if you want to be like a plumber, you know, you gotta like learn the trade, right? Or right. I don't think like just an apprenticeship is gonna cut it though anymore, you know. I don't know. We'll see. I think I could cut hair, you know, I could do like fades and shit, but by law, you know, I couldn't. You know, I would have to go to school and like learn how to do it. I think tattooing will be the same. Hopefully not anytime soon though, because nobody's gonna make me go back to school to learn how to tattoo. I think I just got in there, just in time.
So Natasha Marie Nellen says that she's deli and she wants another good one.
She says what?
She's deli and she wants another good one.
She's deli.
Jelly?
Oh, jelly. Oh, I thought you said deli. I'm like,
And then Dominique Cosio says he wants a smiley on his ass. Is that doable?
I don't know, brother, but I know somebody who could do that.
Ding. Touche. Mike Smith says it looks amazing. Angel Anthony said, dude, you're awesome, dude. You did a Frank Sinatra on a girl. I know you killed it. Hopefully you can work a piece up someday. Blessings, bro. Stay up, stay speaking facts, stay humble.
Word. Preach. Thank you, brother. Cool.
Break.
You want a break? Yeah, we'll take a break. All right.